This video is for all of you that need step-by-step help with sculpted nails. The first thing that you're gonna do many times is practice with the nail forms. It's kind of hard to get them situated and center right and where they have to be, but you will get used to it and you will get better and better every time. And this is the way I put them even in a client's hand. I close them first and then I bring them to the client's finger. Okay, so to start with the reverse technique, means reverse, we're gonna start by doing the nail bed first. I need a makeup acrylic, which is a cover acrylic or opaque acrylic. Use any brand that you prefer. In this particular one, I'm using NA, which is a Mexican brand. It's a beautiful cover, but sometimes I use NSI, and it has a lot of different ones. And you can use any cover that you want, okay, for extending nail beds. For the whole nail bed, as you can see, I use 2 beads. The first bead is really large, and I form in the middle, worry about my smile, and the second bead is very small, and it's just to cover the close to the cuticle area, okay? But when you are in the first bead, the first large bead, you have to worry about the sides because you're gonna bring acrylic there. You have to worry about your smile, that it's perfect, because when you bring the rest of the acrylic, then you're gonna see that you don't make a beautiful smile. So that's when you have to worry to make it pretty. And so all of them look uniform. You do have to measure them. For example, that nail bed right there, using the nail form, it's number 1 for me. It's the number 1. It's usually the type of length that I use when I extend nail beds. But if the nails are gonna be longer, you can extend to number 2, number 3. I mean, there's people that extend a lot the nail beds. I just don't like it. I think it's more normal, just like this. And that's what I did. I did number 1, and as you can see, I brought color acrylic, and you can tell there that I did a good smile. You will be able to tell also if you did a good job when you file. If you file and you bring the sides with you, you're doing something wrong, and you gotta keep practicing, and you gotta keep looking what are you doing wrong when you're doing your nail beds, okay? Don't give up. It happens to everybody. And then, for example, right here, I'm gonna encapsulate this nail because this type of nail is the type of nail that you can put decorations, etc. You can encapsulate pretty much anything. I'm doing it just simple because I'm just showing you guys. And also to save acrylic, because when you use color acrylics, you don't want to use, that's why they come in little bottles. You don't want to use all your color acrylic in the full set because you're gonna run out of it very fast. They come in little bottles because you just use them as a background. They're very pigmented. And you use the clear acrylic to give the thickness of the nail. Let's do some sculpted French. Same way I put the nail form. This time I close it all the way to the front. It don't matter because the length is not even gonna get close to it. And I'm gonna do a reverse technique here. This acrylic is more pinkish. It's from NSI. And again, as you can see, I'm gonna worry right now about my smile line, and I'm gonna extend it to number 1, my nail form. And then I worry about the area by the cuticle. Okay, it's a smaller bead. That's why you have to practice all day if you don't have it dominated yet. I used to practice all day. I would sit down with the plastic fingers and I will do nail beds all the time until I accomplished the smile that I wanted. There's many different smiles. Okay, in this part I'm using only 1 extra large bead of white. That is all I need, and with the body of the brush I'm gonna pat it until I get it in the sides and pat it very well, and the length is gonna be till number 3. That's why I told you guys that it didn't matter if I close the point of the form because it's a short nail. Okay, not as short as some other French nails, but they're short. Just to give it a nice touch, I'm going to use a little bit of glitter on the tip of the nail and encapsulate with clear acrylic, because we didn't give it the thickness with the white. Okay, this nail is different. It doesn't have the thickness like the one that we're going to do next. This that you see me doing right here, it's the C curve. And you have to get familiar with your acrylic. You have to know when exactly to do it, because it's in that moment, right when it's gonna get hard. But you can't do it too soon that it's gonna damage the structure of the nail, or too late that it's already too hard to do it. I recommend you to do the C curve even when you do tips, when you work with tips, because it looks beautiful. And you make also the client's nails underneath, they start growing that way. They start growing like a C curve. And they will tell you, oh, my nails feel tight. Like the first 2 days, they feel a little tight, especially if they're sculptured nails. They hurt. The first 2 days, they feel uncomfortable. Well, they shouldn't hurt, but it's like an uncomfortable feeling. But that's because you're actually shaping their natural nail. So it's all good and beautiful. This is not a sculptured, but I wanted to do it reverse French with tip. For all those boys and girls that still don't work sculptured nails, I wanted to do this one. This is how a French manicure should look. They're supposed to be short. They're supposed to. And most of the people that works nowadays will ask you for something short like this. Okay, I start with the same way in the middle, but this time being in the middle is like being in the tip of the nail. So I'm almost at the edge of my nail. And I'm working my smile and almost working my cuticle at the same time, because the nail is so small this time. And remember, here I don't have a way to measure because it's not a nail form. So I measure calculating the two sides of the nail, calculating the finger, and basically eyeballing the size when it's like this. But you get used to it. It also comes with the practice. I've been using this glitter in the whole video. That's what I've been using in the other nails. And this is the glitter by Shio'sNails. And it looks white right here, but it's just iridescent glitter, very beautiful. And at the end, I just decided to use it in the point instead of the white. This is the type of nail, the type of French that we don't need to encapsulate. It has the thickness already because of the tip. And we don't need to encapsulate. We're gonna file, so whatever mess I made there in the nail bed, don't worry about it. It's gonna come off with the file, with the hand file. I don't even need to use a drill on this nail because they're so little. It's not necessary. So here I'm gonna start filing and I show you the results. This is it. I hope you find this video helpful. Don't forget that practice makes perfect, and don't give up. Keep practicing. Don't worry, you're not the only one. In the beauty industry, we never stop practicing. There's always something new coming out, and we have to update ourselves every day. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. My name is Shio, and until the next time, bye.